Welcome back to another Handyman Land video. Today's video is on a product from a company called Innovators. Now, the reason why I made this purchase is because the Weather Channel, they don't get it right. There's days they say it's going to be nice. Next thing you know, I look and the hens' water is iced over. It's frozen. They can't get to it. And the hens need the water to be able to keep warm. So I believe this is going to be the solution to my problem. Okay, if you see, it's frozen. It's frozen. See that? We can't have that. It's frozen. So this is what I have to do in the morning to remove all the ice. Then I come out with some fresh water. Get this ice out as well. So this is the problem I've been having. And today's the day we're going to fix this. Okay, girls, here's some scraps. Let's see. Let me get them more food. This here is their favorite snack. Yummy. Okay. Eggs. Okay. That's breakfast. Now let's head on into the workshop. Now here's the box that our product came in. No logos, just a regular brown box. Here's our tray. So just two pieces. Just give you a little closer view. So the handle here, it's plastic. I wish it were metal, but we'll see. Heated all season. That's what I'm hoping for. Here we have some paperwork. On our paperwork, it says to use only in dry shelter areas. The nice thing is that this is 3 gallons. Now, this isn't battery operated. You do have to plug this in. 120 volt AC. Operational use 0 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, they do recommend, which you should only plug this in to a GFCI. Now, this is a very, very simple unit. Place it in the center here. Get you a little closer. If you look closely right here, just turn it and it latches in place. There you have it. And I've seen where some people, they hang this in their chicken coop. But I think I'm gonna look for a tree stump and place it on top. You have 2 little hooks here on each side. That's only for your cord. I guess when it's not in use, you could just put it there. It's not in your way. And how you fill it up, you flip it upside down. Pop this open here. Fill it up with your water hose. It's pretty tight. Now, this is not a sponsored video. I purchased this with my own money. How I found out about this product here, I was watching another YouTuber that goes by Obi Duran. And on his channel, he says he's been using this for quite some time. Now that I have it in my own hands, I can feel the quality. He's the reason why I made this purchase, because he's been using it for quite some time. And there's so many different products out there, and I didn't want to deal with something that just doesn't work. And after seeing how he was using it, yeah, I can feel the thickness, the quality. It's just very well made. And it says it can be used down to 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah, this is what I've been looking for. And I'm glad that I watched his channel. I'll leave a description, the link of his channel as well. That's one of the YouTubers I follow. The other one's Liberty Creek. If you want to learn about cabin building and the life of owning and having a cabin, Liberty Creek's another great channel that I also subscribe to, and I love their content. But let's plug this in. I'm gonna show you where I'll be plugging this in. Now, some time back I did this job here where I put a security light and some power, and there's my GFCI. Now, I did make a video on this. I just have not gotten the time to upload it, but that's another video that is on my to-do list. But the goal is I have to get an extension cord from here all the way to the chicken coop. But right now I have to figure out how much cable I need. Now here's my collapsible measuring wheel. Now from our GFCI switch is about 6 feet. So let's get it to 6 feet. So that's 6 feet right there. The white is inches and the black will be in feet. Now let's see how much cable do I need to get to our coop. So that's 92 feet and 8 inches. So I'll just round it up to 100 feet of cable. Funny thing with my hens, they're scared of the snow. That's as far as they will come. The one day I let them out and it was a sheet of ice on top of the snow, and they slid out of the chicken coop area. So now they think that's going to happen to them all the time. So that's as far as they go. They'll come to the edge. They'll dip their toes in there for a little bit and jump back in. Yeah, my chickens are too chicken to come outside. Yeah, so they're missing out on free ranging time because the snow stops right here. They have all that green grass to play with. So what I'm getting ready to do is I have 250 feet of 12-2 cable, and I roll the whole reel out. Then I'm gonna take my measurement with my measuring wheel. Then I'll mark it when I get to 100 feet of cable. Okay. Okay, so here's our 100 mark. Let me just slide this over, and that's where I'll make my cut. As for the other 150 feet of cable, I'll wrap it up on this reel here. When you're going a long distance, the thicker the cable, the better. Good thing is that the snow is starting to melt. Right, ladies? Pretty sure you can't wait. Summer, I'm gonna go inside, watch the hens for me. But before I continue, let me take a swig of this. Because I am beat. Let's go cut our cable. I have some male and female plugs that I'll be using for this project. I have a video on when I made the quad box for the sheds. I'll leave that link in the description at the bottom, because basically what I'm doing here is almost the same thing. So that's pretty much how you wire this up. You want to make sure that you cannot see your cable. And that's why I like these, because it does have that rubber insert where water can't get in through this side. And when I made the quad box video, I also put a little diagram in the video if you want to check that out. If you're not still sure if it's your first time wiring up an extension cord. Basically, your black is brass, your green is ground, and the silver is to your neutral. Another thing is, we don't want to assume we got it right. We're going to test this before you plug anything in. You should test it. Here I have an outlet tester. This is a GFCI tester. If you watch my videos, you've seen where I use this. This is a transmitter and a receiver. This part here is the receiver, and this part here is your transmitter. Because the one I have is also a circuit breaker finder. So let me go plug in the other end to the GFCI. So the opposite end already had a plug, so we'll just be using this. Let's see if everything's wired up right. Nice. 2 greens mean everything's wired up correct. I like also that it does give you a little chart, so you will know exactly what's wrong with it if something is wired wrong. Some time back I had bought a hose nozzle that was pretty expensive, and I said I'll give it a shot and see how it goes, because I got tired of purchasing hose nozzles because it seemed like every year I was buying a new one. And that one was 20 something bucks. It didn't even last for 6 months. So now I purchased this one, which is supposed to be lifetime warranty. And I'll be trying this one out today, because the one that I have, it's just been leaking. And I'm also going to be replacing my water hose as well. And this is just from the spigot to the real cart. So I'm curious. And just so you know, for these I paid 20 bucks for 2. They seem very well made. That's for sure. Just make sure you got your washer on the opposite side there. Yeah, it reminds me how they used to make them way back when. And that's really why I purchased this, because I remember growing up, my parents had one, and they had it for like ever. My mom probably still has it connected to the house. And I just remember that my parents didn't need to every year buy another one. So let's see how this goes. I will also give you a 6-month review on this one as well. Now here's the one that I was talking about, and it leaks up in here somewhere. Let's see if I can show you. See that? That's my problem. $20. I just realized, I guess my wife collected these eggs and she forgot them and left them here, but this one cracked. I mean, the temperature dropped last night, so I'm surprised these are still good. So I'll put these in the house, and guess this will be for composting. And this is why I'm replacing this one as well, because it's leaking. But that was my fault. I left that on, and the temperatures dropped to like 10 or 15 that night, and it busted. But as for this, no, this stopped working during the summertime. So you have no excuse, mister. Get your water out first. Let's test it out. Okay, nice, no leaks. Nice. Okay, let's fill it with water. So the bottom, it's not leaking. It's good. Move this one out the way. So I'm gonna move the stump more in the center. I'm gonna cut some of this chicken wire to get my cable through here. Grab some cable ties. Okay, it's plugged in. Let's wait and see. Well, let's see if it works. I have it connected with some cable ties. And if the water gets a little too dirty, I'll probably raise the stump a little bit higher. Well, that's about it. I'm gonna wait a few days and see if it works, because I noticed there's no like LED that will indicate whether it's on or not, but we know it's getting power because we tested our extension cord. Now for the fun part, to wrap up the rest of the cable that I'm not going to be using. That was a lot more work than I thought it would be, but it's nice and tight because that cable, I received it in this trash bag here, and having this spare reel was really helps. Good morning. It's the next morning. Let's see if it's working because it's cold out here. Excuse me, ladies. Okay, so rock solid. Okay, now let's see our poultry fountain. Nice. It's working. So I see they got a little bit of soil in there, so what I'll be doing is I'll just raise this stump higher to prevent that from happening, but it's working. Well, that was exactly what I was hoping to see. So now I don't have to worry about their water freezing anymore. I'll leave you a link in the description at the bottom of that exact poultry fountain that I purchased. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. You have yourself a good one. Summer, be nice. Summer, stop picking on her. She's like, waiting for her turn to get in the basket.